second semi-final match of the Apatira Community Cup 5-a-side football tournament had whipped up a lot of interest in the Oluwole Shogunro part of town, which hosts the annual tournament. The two teams facing off each other had worked hard through the qualifying stages. Aguda FC is a favorite side for many fans who have cheered them on to the semi-finals and believe in the team to beat any other side. Agidingbi FC had also come a long way and were looking poised to qualify for the final. This semi-final duel was a must-win for both teams, as both teams had a lot riding for them. The players on both sides needed the win to step up their statuses. The match took off to a smooth start, both teams playing it cool in order not to make early mistakes. After a back and forth of calculated attacks, the 9th minute of the first half came awake. Agidingbi FC mustered a more intense rally and opened scoring. Aguda FC knew they had to fight back desperately now. They had just been wounded with a goal that made them struggle from behind. But Aguda's desperate moves seemed to lead to more troubles for them. In the 11th minute, Agidingbi attacked and it was another goal. The game was now looking harder for Aguda FC. They needed to be undaunted to stay in the game. And indeed, Aguda managed to put pressure on Agidingbi just a minute later and pulled one goal back. Agidingbi was surprised by that quick goal against them. A goal-mouth scramble rattled them further. And yet again, Aguda came threatening with a free kick. But Agidingbi got a relief when the ball missed their goal, hitting the upright. Aguda's goal had energized the Aguda players and they went in for more attacks. And again, under pressure, the Agidingbi goalkeeper made a run beyond his area, which nearly turned into a costly move against them and led to a free kick to Aguda FC. The pressure mounted by Aguda FC soon paid off as they made a midfield rally and went for goal. It was the equalizing goal for Aguda FC. With the score now at 2-all, Aguda FC seemed to have gained more fire in their play. A free kick by Agidingbi was countered by Aguda FC, creating more nervous moments for the Agidingbi side. And then, soon enough, Agidingbi had just about had enough of the threats from Aguda. A lob of the ball on the far left into the right of the penalty area of the Aguda FC is headed away into the corner and swiped into the Aguda net. It was a third goal for Agidingbi. 3 goals to Agidingbi against Aguda FC. Agidingbi was back in the lead again, and it was a good way for them to end the first half as the halftime whistle signaled that the first 25 minutes were over. The second half of the game resumed on a high point of energy as Aguda set out to level with Agidingbi again. The morale of the Agidingbi FC had spiked from their leading position going into the second half. And again, a long pass from the far side into the penalty area of Aguda is knocked into the net. Agidingbi had scored their goal number 4. 'Aguda FC had to fight from behind again, and their frustration was showing, hitting balls at goal and missing. The frustration for Aguda eased up a bit as Aguda pulled a shot from a through pass and the ball hit the inside of the upright to score. It was goal number 3 for Aguda. The score was now 4-3, with Agidingbi leading by only 1 goal. But Aguda was not done attacking. 2 minutes later, a brilliant pass came through on the right of the near side and crossed in with a powerful kick. Aguda had equalized. Scoreline was now 4-4. Agidingbi FC was rattled by the sudden turn of events that found them back on level with the opponent. Their chances of taking home a win was now slimmer, and the game had become open again. They had to struggle to find their scoring powers again. As the clock wound down to the last minutes of the game, Aguda drives in a pass across the midfield, and another super sub hits a hard grounding with the left foot, scoring a scorching goal for Aguda. Aguda FC was in the lead for the first time in the game, and they were looking poised to win this. The intensity spiked up even higher from here on and became a desperate battle. Physical contact, clashes, and injuries escalated. Agidingbi FC struggled to save face, lobbing the balls deep into Aguda area and kicking harder. But Aguda FC had found their feet, and they were going to give an emphatic finish to the game. With barely seconds on the clock, Aguda made a run on the near side, passed the ball into the center, connecting with Aguda player face to face with the goalkeeper of Agidingbi FC. It was a moment of double tense suspense. He took the shot and the ball hit the roof of the net. It was goal number 6 for Aguda. Aguda FC was ahead by 2 goals now, with a 6-4 scoreline. It was Agidingbi FC's turn to show frustration as their goalkeeper attempted a move deep into the midfield, far off his position. Agidingbi FC gave all it had in the final minutes, pushing forward, pushing harder, until the final whistle ended the keenly fought game. Aguda FC had qualified for the final of the Apatira Community Cup.
Well, the team we are good. We're doing our best to get a better result. That's why we play team game. But today, for us, we are not getting the best out of our team.
I believe that this is the big team. This is the team I'm even fearing. But for the final, we are winning the final.
I'm waiting for the final. I want to carry the cup to Aguda.